your hands up, yeah.
Welcome back, everyone, to the High Tempo Sports Podcast, episode 138. Today, we are back with another favorite episode, everyone's favorite, of the late night cast. We have not done a late night cast in a minute, and it is a special late night cast because we are joined by everyone's favorite guest, Mr. Willie.
What's going on?
Welcome back, Willie.
Yeah.
How does it feel to be back on?
Man.
We've grown.
I missed it.
Been a while.
Yeah, we've grown.
When's the last
since
time
then.
you've physically been on the podcast?
I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, facts. You've
Was it
called in
episode
like twice.
100?
It might have been.
No, you've been on since then.
What episode
You
is
had
it?
to have been.
138?
Yeah.
It
You've
might
had
have
to
been.
have been.
I don't know.
Episode 138. You guys
Yeah.
got it down. Oh, this is episode 138.
yeah.
I thought you meant like
No.
that was the last time he was on.
Oh.
Dude,
I mean,
we have some big news for you. Actually, I didn't talk to Skunk about this, but you're our new on-scene reporter.
Oh, yeah.
When something happens and we are in the middle of a podcast, it is your job to call one of us.
all
The
right.
problem is,
Not right now because our phone cameras, but
yeah,
like when I get
we
a real
camera, though,
you call us and we'll put you right on.
Do you use your phone most of the time?
we've been like on and off.
It's
switching
been
lately, so
crazy.
kinda, yeah.
I'll tell you, May 17th you can start
that when you
switching
get a
up.
camera?
Yep,
Yeah,
we're getting a camera then.
hopefully.
deal.
I hope.
Well, yeah,
That's
maybe we'll
sweet.
see.
Yeah, we'll see.
That's sweet.
It'll
I
be good.
can't wait. Better
but-
quality for the YouTube videos and everything.
Facts,
Yeah,
dude. It'll
exactly.
be sweet. It'll
It's
be
gonna
so cool.
It's gonna look professional. Like,
Yeah, it'll be
like
hype.
real deal.
Yeah, it'll be hype.
Hell yeah!
It'll be hype.
Like
But
I was
we're
telling
back today.
Skunk, too.
Oh, go ahead.
We could do that little split screen.
Yeah, facts. We can do the classic.
I mean, we could probably do that now.
Yeah,
But
you just gotta go home.
you would have to get a camera for yourself.
yeah,
you know?
and a whole mic.
I could use my phone.
And a
I mean,
mixer.
they're always a
yeah,
little
and you
blurry
need
on
a
TV.
mic. Yeah.
Oh, fact, but you see him using the Apple AirPods
Oh
or,
yeah,
or Apple
definitely.
earbuds.
Yeah, and it's like when Schefter's on there, it ain't the
Yeah.
best audio anyway.
No,
so.
you just
yeah.
need to be there. We like you sometimes.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe your
It's always
reports
fun
will
to
just
be
be a
here.
little more, sensitive, unlike Mr. Schefter.
True. Yeah.
Facts.
We don't need none of
I
that.
think I was pretty.
I think you were.
sensitive
I
to
think
the-
you were better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I
Yeah,
reported it
definitely.
way better than Adam Schefter.
Yeah, I would
I'm coming
also-
for your job.
I would agree.
Yeah, I'll send this to him. We'll see if he responds.
But we
See
got
if he
Willie on
cares.
today because we are going to be doing our official 2022 NFL mock draft. Today is Tuesday night. The draft is Thursday night. By the time you're hearing this, it's probably going to be right around draft time. So we're super excited to do this because last year I think we did 2 mock drafts. Or maybe that was basketball. No, we did 2. I think we did 2 NFL mock drafts last
I think
year.
we did too, and that was like
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah,
'Cause doing
exactly.
this year was more difficult because there are less guys that I know
Right.
this year because there's so many less skill position.
That's why I
highly
think
rated
doing
players.
2 is kind of fun or like better
Yeah.
though because the first time helps you get introduced to more
Yeah,
guys more.
and-
but-
no, that's
Was I
facts.
on
You see
both
riser and falls.
I think you were just on one of them. I think you were on the second one, right?
I think you're on the
Second one.
important one. Yeah.
But yeah, today we're going to be going through the entire first round. I even did the first 2 picks the second round just because the Lions are in there. So that's
I didn't even do that.
I didn't. You
You
don't
just
have to,
overperform.
but
I did
yeah,
the full 7
I had to
rounds.
one up you.
Yeah, I did
so.
the full 7 rounds.
Yeah, I did. I even did
First
undrafted
person
gems.
ever, dude.
yeah, thanks.
But yeah, we're pretty much going to get right into it. But first, let's talk about a couple things. The Brooklyn Nets got swept last night by the Boston Celtics.
Love it.
Pretty wild.
I want to. I think I have the most to say. I was the
All
one
right.
who was going crazy on last episode. Those games 3 and 4 were not Kevin Durant's fault. Like I wouldn't even consider game 3 to be his fault. I know he had 16, 8 and 8.
Didn't shoot that much in that game.
And he only had
which
11.
He should have,
but he was literally the facilitator that whole game. Where the hell was Kyrie this whole series? It felt like Kyrie was such a back burner role player who can finish layups well. It's not even funny.
There'd be multiple plays go by where he didn't even touch the ball.
Yeah, and like
And
me and you were watching for like 4 minutes, and I was like, "Wait, Kyrie's on the floor?"
Yeah.
and you were like, "Holy shit!"
When I watched it a few times. I mean, I wasn't really paying attention much, but when I saw, I felt like Blake Griffin was better on the court.
Yeah, Blake Griffin.
Kyrie.
Yeah,
Blake Griffin
facts.
was
Blake
playing
Griffin
pretty
played
good.
really
Yeah,
good,
like,
I
he
feel
was
like.
he was playing harder.
he got
for
no
sure.
PT the first 2 games, and then got limited minutes in game 3. Looked good, and they played him a lot in
Yeah.
their last game, and he
Yeah.
played pretty good in game
Yeah.
4.
I mean, he
but-
came up clutch in that
Yeah.
game 3 pretty
Yeah,
much.
Yeah,
yeah,
he
I mean,
was. Yeah, absolutely. He was the only reason they
hitting
were
2
in it.
threes and making a good defensive play.
He's definitely become like I wouldn't say like a good defender, but he like gives a lot of effort on
Yeah.
defense. Like he's always taking a charge. Like he's a great charge taker.
I feel like he's a good perimeter defender for
for
playing the four.
his size.
He did really well
and
against
age.
like JT and Jaylen Brown when he did
Yeah,
get
I
mad.
mean,
When he did get switched on, it was never like that's an all. Like
God.
we literally sat there, we're like, oh, this is gonna be bad. And I was like, oh wait, like he's fine.
Yeah.
I think it's more so that Blake now realizes since it's like I shouldn't say towards the end of his career, he's only like 30.
I mean, it kind of is though. Like he don't get
he's like
minutes.
bottoming out. He just realizes he has to work way harder everywhere else on the floor than he used to. You know, we didn't see him take. He didn't. I mean, granted, Chargers weren't taken 10 years ago like they are now, but like you said, the charges, the rebounding, the on-ball defense. That dude is working his ass
hustling,
off.
yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty dope.
But they get swept, so it doesn't really matter.
Yep.
You just told me at the beginning of the year that the Lakers wouldn't have made the playoffs and the Nets would get swept in the first round after it was, can we just fast forward to Lakers Nets
Facts, dude.
finals? Like
Facts, dude.
we were even saying that.
We
like,
were. And if you would have told me the Pistons would have won the same amount of playoff games as the Nets and the Lakers, boom, we're balling. Like we had a good
exactly.
year.
We're probably in the finals.
Like yeah.
It's pretty wild. Right now, the Grizzlies and Timberwolves are playing Game 5. It's pretty close right now. I just had it pulled up. But the Heat are also beating the Hawks. It looks, I mean, they're up by 11 right now with 11 minutes to go. They probably should finish out that series.
Yeah, the two stories from that series are Trae Young and what the hell is going on with Duncan Robinson.
Yeah.
The dude doesn't get minutes.
It's weird, like, because
he balled out in
he
game one.
It's just like Victor Oladipo's been playing pretty good now for them. So
I think it's just Duncan is such a stretch defensively.
and
like he really
Max
is.
Strus low-key might be better than Duncan.
Facts. You just have to be a slightly better defender, slightly worse shooter. And
especially in this time of the year.
It's
playoff basketball.
Yeah.
You're gonna
He
want your
will
best
still play
defenders
like
out
in
there.
games. Like it's just
Yeah.
it just they have so many guys to play that's just like one game Duncan might play a bunch if he's hitting shots. Next game he might not even touch the floor. It's just how
It's
it is
crazy.
in the playoffs. Pelicans and Suns play Game 5 tonight, which is going to be super exciting because Game 4 of that series was really good. So I'm excited to watch that. College basketball news: Hunter Dickinson
Coming
returns
back.
to Michigan. Musa Diabate and Caleb Houston both declare, but while remaining their eligibility. And I would say there's a good chance both of them return to Michigan, at least Diabate.
I've been reading that it's like one or the other.
Yeah.
Whichever one will stay, one will go kind of deal. Which makes sense because if we get Terrence Shannon, like we might, and who knows anymore. That's been a week now since we've started to hear that news. You know, there's only one starting spot left at that point, unless you move Terrence to the 2, which isn't realistic at all. But did you see why Hunter Dickinson said he'd come back? Like what the reasoning? Like he said the big reason he came back was NIL. Like if it wasn't for the NIL deals, he would have went to the
Really?
draft. And I think we're actually going to see more of that. Guys who know they're going to be second round picks and go, I'm just going to
can
go back
make
to
more money in
college.
college, yeah.
I'm going to be the man in college and have fun.
Yeah. a
Instead
star.
of being a second round pick who never sees the floor in the
Right.
NBA. I think I never even thought about the NIL in that way of where it might keep players in college
Yeah.
for longer instead of going to playing overseas
It's
like
just
Hunter
going to be
Dickinson
tough
could.
to keep guys at your school rather than them transferring to a different school. Like there is a lot of issues with NIL, but there's also a lot of benefits as well.
Yeah, I think
Like,
the transferring is more so the actual portal
Yeah.
rather than the NIL deals.
with us being, well, I mean, I don't know though, because there's a lot of guys that enter the portal and then the schools have to get deals with sponsors to literally pay those players. Like the schools
really?
set up the sponsor. Like there was one today that Ant Wright was tweeting about it. It was
Okay.
a guy at Wichita State, and he entered the portal and came back to Wichita State because he got 3 NIL deals with like random like companies or whatever that got set up by Wichita State. And it's just like, it's practically Wichita State paying him
Yeah,
to stay.
absolutely.
Like, pretty much. Like obviously they're
Whoever
not
can get the most
they're not
sponsors.
physically doing it, but they are setting it up
Damn,
for him. So
that
it's
is
like,
scary.
It's not really a problem for us as Michigan and Michigan State fans. Like
So we can get sponsorship.
exactly,
anywhere.
and like they're bigger schools, but for guys that are at smaller schools, like it can be an issue. But
Yeah,
but it
absolutely.
obviously like it has benefits like that with Dickinson coming back. Like
Yeah, which is super cool. Or Oscar Toshiba, he said the same
Yeah,
way. He said the exact same thing. Like if it wasn't for the NIL, he'd be in the NBA. already.
UNC's whole Caleb Love, RJ Davis, Armando Bacot all coming back. So.
Yeah, it's really cool. We might see a lot more 4-year, like Hunter
Possibly.
Dickinson, who was going to be a 4-year star in college basketball. It's good for college basketball, and it's bad. I never even knew the schools.
It's
get
just
the
like a
sponsorships.
small. It's more for like smaller schools.
Yeah,
obviously,
but that's a
still,
serious thing.
Yeah.
I think that's a big deal. Absolutely.
Um,
And just real quick, if you're not realizing, Willie is drinking an energy drink. Reminder: this is a late night.
It's a late night cast. It's not about 9:20
stay
right
up.
now.
It's like midnight.
doing this
there
at
was
2
one
in the
thing I want.
morning.
Oh, you guys see Amani Bates and Juwan Howard were together at maybe an AAU game or something in a gym together, just talking.
Hand us the trophy already. I mean, if we get
You want
Amani,
him?
I don't know.
You want him?
I mean, yeah.
yeah. I mean,
I want him to play the 2 over
Yeah.
Kobe Buffkin.
Oh, yeah,
true. Yeah.
But it's like, and the thing is, I feel like that'll happen a lot in the future just because it's Juwan. And
Yeah.
like, Juwan is such a likable guy.
And it's not just because
anyways.
he's Michigan's coach. Like he's a NBA player. Like he's a former NBA player. He has a lot of connections with a lot. His kids are fame. You know, like it's not just because he's Michigan's coach. Like he could just literally already have a relationship with
Yeah,
Amani
especially
Bates.
growing up, and the guy grew up in Ypsilanti.
Yeah.
Like Juwan's from Michigan, right? The actual state.
I don't
think
know.
so.
I'm not sure.
I think he's from Detroit. I know Chris Webber is. I don't know if he is.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean,
I
he's
guess.
probably from around somewhere in the Michigan area, but
Yeah.
but I can't confirm if he is or not.
Me either. We'll figure it out.
Atlanta's
later.
cutting it close. It's a 6-point game now with 8 to go.
Damn,
But
that's crazy.
I kind of hope the Heat just finish
get that
it up.
series over with so Trae Young can quit getting slandered.
Yeah,
As
exactly.
if he's not good at basketball.
Is there
Crazy.
anything else we want to
Chicago.
talk about?
He's from Chicago.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so right around here then.
Anything else we want to talk about, like fantasy baseball wise? You guys are both 0-2. I mean, it's pretty predictable, but
I'm gonna win this week. Is the thing.
I think I'm gonna win this week. I think I turned my team around with those trades I made.
yeah.
We made some crazy trades,
I know
boys.
it ain't looking good for. I mean, I wouldn't say it's not looking good because it depends on Acuna. Like Acuna's going to
Right.
come back next week. They said so.
Oh, okay.
I'm super excited to see him. But you getting Bo Bichette and Bueller both going off last night was kind of hurt a little.
What do
bit.
you think of our trade? How has that worked out? I've been paying attention, but not.
I haven't
like,
paid
close-
attention
'cause-
to the guys I gave you. So
And my issue is that like I made the trade with whoever else I made that trade with,
Berry Hill.
Hill. So like I'm so mixed up on what trades I made and who I got from where. I know Chris Bryant's playing decent. He's doing pretty solid. And freaking Tebow's trying to get your eyes off me.
oh really?
Yeah, and I told him to give me his top 2 pitchers.
Yeah, it's tough to give up one of your best pitchers. Like it's.
Yeah,
I don't ever want to. Right now, you're losing to Jake by 20 points, but it's early. So.
Yeah, early in the week.
Yeah,
It's
I'm just
Tuesday.
killing Tebow, so
That's no
he
surprise.
can have it.
Tebow's washed.
Willie Adames for me has me 19 points.
Is he
Batter.
Batter.
Batter?
Yeah.
Holy
2
I
home
know.
runs, 7 RBIs.
That's crazy.
Damn.
I know. He's
So he
going
hit a
off.
grand slam?
Probably.
I think so.
I mean, right? 2
Yeah.
home runs, 7 RBIs.
Does he have any other hits though, or is just 2
He has
hits?
3 hits.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so maybe
maybe
not.
he got an RBI on one of those. But,
Yeah, maybe not.
but who knows?
Who knows?
All right, are we ready to hop into this mock draft?
We might as
Yeah.
well. This is going to take us
A while,
maybe.
probably. We'll see.
Who
I mean,
knows?
We're probably going to talk about each player a lot.
there's a fly in here. Did you guys? No, it's that freaking ladybug
No,
that
there's
was
a
in here
different
like
one right
2
there.
episodes ago.
That's a ladybug
There's
too.
2 of them. That's one too.
Dude, that thing's living in here.
We got a ladybug problem at the Yunker household.
All right, so did you guys do any
Infestation.
trades in your mock draft or no?
No.
Okay, neither did
Hell
I.
no.
Because last year I think I
Yeah.
did trades,
And,
but
and I don't think was there a trade that happened last year in the draft?
I don't think there was.
Yeah, the Justin Fields trade with
Oh, yeah.
Chicago.
Yep.
Devontae
yeah.
Smith trade for Philly. There was a couple, but
We
like
didn't predict
not like
those.
at the very top of the draft. There wasn't
Yeah.
any trades, at least on draft day. The only trades I could see happening, like as far I don't know, because there's a lot of rumor that teams want to trade back with picks and rather than trade up. I don't think there's many teams that will trade up into like the top 10. I could see like Pittsburgh trying to trade up maybe to draft Malik Willis, but
I saw a Lions fan put out a thing. It was like, would you guys like to trade up the 32nd, 34th pick to get all the way to Kyle Hamilton? Which is like, it's a decent idea. It's really not that bad.
oh, like so you have 2 top 10 picks?
Yeah, and then a future 2nd round pick to get
Okay.
Kyle Hamilton.
Maybe.
It's interesting. It's,
We have. I mean, it's not a bad idea, but
I would rather
I would rather get more players. Like,
yeah, or just trade those assets for Debo. Like that's my other
nah,
option.
I'm not giving up both of them for Debo.
32 and 34.
I give up one of them, but
Really?
Yeah, I'd only give up one.
like, that's the thing. A Debo trade like probably is gonna happen, so that could affect the draft board. Like, I honestly think the team that will trade for Debo is the Jets, just because they have so many freaking picks. But at the same time, they have pick 4 and pick 10, so like
And it looks like
you're
they
not
just-
giving up either one of those for Debo.
Yeah,
No.
facts.
So maybe I don't
Dude,
know.
why not though? Like Debo's
That's
that
such
guy.
a high pick though.
Yeah, and like the thing is with Debo, like I feel like it's a win now move.
And
You're
yeah.
trading for him in the position.
And they
to
tried
win.
getting Tyreek Hill, and then
And
he
I
went to Miami. So
I feel like
I still can't believe Tyreek Hill is going to be in Miami this next
I
season.
know.
It's crazy.
So weird.
You see the Packers are trying to trade for Darren Waller now,
Yeah, and
which
Derek
is so
Carr.
weird because they traded Devontae to Las Vegas. Why didn't they just
didn't get Darren Waller?
Yeah, why didn't they just include that? Like, you're gonna have to trade back the pick that you got from them
Yeah.
for Waller. So
How about you just go, hey, we'll give you Devontae, you give us Waller. That's
Yeah.
what you should have done.
probably you
But
probably wouldn't
they-
have to give up more if you're
Yeah,
Vegas.
yeah,
but
yeah. And they wouldn't have even, like, I don't even think they would have done that. Clearly, Derek Carr doesn't want Waller gone. Derek Carr
Yeah.
tweeted today, he's like, no, not happening.
yeah, exactly. Why would they?
Yeah, you've got you finally got, like, a super offense. Like, your offense looks nuts.
All right, let's hop into it. First overall pick, Jacksonville Jaguars on the clock. Who do we want to? How do we want to do this order? I want to go last. That's all I know.
All right,
Whoa.
we'll just go this way.
I want to go last.
Oh no, I already called it.
All right, I'll
All
go
right,
first.
so Willie, yeah, we'll let Willie go first. He's
Facts.
guest.
I got Aiden Hutchinson.
Going first overall
Yeah.
to Jacksonville. All right, all right.
I got the new emerging number 1 overall pick, Trayvon Walker.
Ooh,
Really?
Okay.
You just want Aiden Hutchinson in Detroit.
And this is crazy. We're gonna have 3 different first
You
overall
got-
picks because I have Ike Ekwonu going first
Okay.
overall to Jacksonville.
He's more recent of a guy who's like recently been to the top
Yeah.
of the mocks.
Yeah, he's definitely been like a
He's
while
been in
ago-
there for like a
Yeah.
month.
He's
maybe
floated.
2, but he's been in the top 5 range.
I think
But he
most
hasn't been a top pick until lately.
I think most mocks have him as the top offensive lineman now.
Yeah.
Where it was kind of between him and Evan Neal. But yeah, I got Ekwonu going 1. There was obviously Hutchinson was like the consensus first overall, I guess, for a while. And then within this past week, it's
Crazy
just been
shit
like,
happened.
oh, maybe they won't take him first overall now. And Trayvon Walker has really been rising boards. But I went with Ekwonu just because, I mean, I think they would like to get an offensive lineman for Trevor Lawrence in that offense. So
Yeah, absolutely. Next pick. We all wait. So I picked an edge rusher. You picked an edge rusher.
I went offensive
You went
line.
offensive line.
Yep.
Interesting.
But obviously, I chose to not have a certain somebody go number 1, so I could have him going number 2.
Yeah, I know both of you got
Aiden Hutchinson, second overall to
Yes,
the line.
sir.
I got Trayvon Walker. I mean,
Yeah,
I think
I mean,
that's going to be their pick if Hutchinson's
I
off
agree.
the board.
yeah.
the Lions have so many options though at
Yeah.
number 2, which I don't like. I mean, like obviously, let's just say Hutchinson goes 1. We're not going to take a lineman, so it's like Walker. Obviously, Kayvon Thibodeau is still. I know he's all over the place,
Yeah.
but. Same with Kyle Hamilton. I mean, the Lions probably number
God.
1 need is a safety or
Yeah,
a like
facts.
so.
But we can't take Sauce
one at
Gardner.
we wouldn't take one at 2. Sauce Gardner, we're not taking him, but
Please,
he's
God,
in
no.
the rumor mill.
Yeah.
So like, and obviously we could still take a quarterback. Who knows? I don't think we will. Like I doubt it, but you never know. We also could trade back.
I've got big man Hutch going number 2, by the way. It's like the most obvious, easy pick ever.
Yeah.
Big Hutch coming to Detroit. If he goes to Detroit, you have to become a Lions fan.
I'm not going to be a Lions fan. I'm going to be a fan of him, though.
What happens when we win a Super Bowl with Hutch?
What happens when Hutchinson sacks Mason Rudolph like 8 times?
Facts. What happens
That
when we
won't
get?
happen because Rudolph ain't going to play.
What happens when we take Ojabo in the 3rd round?
I think he's going earlier than that.
Is he going? Or I don't know.
I think he'll go mid-second, mid to late second.
I didn't really know where his value was.
I mean, he was a.
I mean, he did
top
tear his
50.
ACL.
You might hear
Achilles.
you might hear his name later in this podcast.
Oh, you
Oh,
think? You think so?
really?
Maybe, yeah. All right, let's move on.
I don't think he'll be a
Dude,
first
the skunk is just having all the Michigan guys go to law.
right.
Are you a Michigan fan?
No, not at all. Don't even get me started. All right, 3rd overall pick, Houston Texans. This is another team that could go several
Anywhere.
different ways because they could use about anybody on their team. Who you
Yep.
guys got?
I got Sauce Gardner here.
I got
Okay.
Evan Neal out of Bama.
Gotcha. I got Trayvon Walker going here. So you had Trayvon Walker first. You had him second. I got him 3rd.
Yeah.
I like the Sauce Gardner pick 3rd
I know.
for Houston.
A sleeper pick on.
Yeah.
There's
I
no
mean,
reason to ever take a DB in the first 3 picks. There's just no guarantee.
That's just
the
because
Lions are
you
gonna be
had that experience with it.
good. Awful. I would
Yeah.
go as far as awful.
Definitely a safe pick, though, if the Texans did go with Evan Neal just to go with the offensive
Yeah.
lineman. I mean, they don't have a lot to I mean, Davis Mills is their guy, they said, going forward. So, yeah, you'd like to get him some sort of help to protect him a little bit. I like that pick.
And that was my decision. It was like, if you're going to rock with a young QB, I think it really is only fair to give him a good line, or else
Yeah.
you're not even giving the guy a chance.
Especially when you have no weapons and no defense.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
And there's
like,
not a wide receiver you can take
you
at
need something.
4
Yeah.
or 3.
All right, 4th pick, New
Willie.
York Jets. One of their first of 2 top 10 picks in this draft.
I have Icky, just
Okay.
because he can float anywhere on the offensive line, pretty much besides center. So I think if he's on the board,
Who's their
they're
other
gonna take-
tackle other than Mekhi Becton? Do you know who it is? I don't know who it is. I don't. Yeah, so maybe they play him at tackle there, but.
I mean, I heard a lot about them being able to move Mekhi Becton back to the right tackle just so because he can come in and fill the left tackle. And Mekhi Becton was a right tackle in college, so
The left tackle is
He's
the one
been
that gets
very
paid more, right?
oh yeah,
Left tackle
'Cause
gets
it's- I
paid
mean,
more.
most of the
That's
time,
the-
if you
that's
have a
the-
right-handed quarterback,
That's like the whole movie.
It's the blind
right?
side.
Yeah, it's the whole movie.
blind side. the whole
I got
movie.
Kayvon Thibodeau going here.
I also have Kayvon Thibodeau
Really?
going fourth overall. I feel like it's a Jets thing. Like, that's a Jets pick, you know?
We're just gonna take Tibbs and get it over with.
Exactly.
You know
Like,
what I mean?
I feel like Kayvon Thibodeau has gotten the case of, like, prospect, what's the term for that? Like, he just has been talked about for so long
People
that
are
now
bored.
they're handpicking, like, the littlest things about
Tiniest
him to
things.
make him fall. Like, he's...
Facts.
It's because
What was that picture?
They couldn't find anything wrong with him in the
Exactly.
first year and a half they scouted him. So they literally dug through every crook.
And now, he's got off the field
Yeah.
issues. Well, so did Micah Parsons. Look at how,
Yeah, dude, everybody-
Yeah, exactly.
Look at how he is right now.
He
And
bullied
the
people in
crazy
the
ones
locker
are the
room.
ones you want. I'm sorry, but the crazy guys are the guys you want playing for
Probably.
your franchise. The ones who
Especially
are
a
gonna
defender. Like,
Yeah,
dude,
facts.
you want the dude that's going to just
rip heads
bang
off.
his head off a wall
Yeah.
for 60 minutes straight.
I mean, Kayvon Thibodeau might be the best athlete in as far as edge rushers go in this draft.
Yeah.
Like, he is such a crazy athlete. He's so fast for how huge he is. Would you be cool if the Lions took Kayvon Thibodeau at 2? If Hutchinson goes
if
1.
Hutch, I would still think I want Trayvon Walker just 'cause he's humongous. Like,
Yeah.
the guy is just ginormous. He's a physical feat. But if we got Kayvon Thibodeau, I wouldn't be mad at all.
Yeah.
The dude is, like you said, they couldn't find anything wrong with the guy, and then he had off-the-field issues. So I was
Who's
like,
that
oh.
pitcher that from Vanderbilt last year that fell? It was supposed to go number 1 overall, ended up going like 9th and didn't get signed. What the
Kumar?
hell? Yeah, Kumar Rocker. That's exactly like this. Like, it's just a guy
Well,
that
he was hurt, though.
Yeah, that's true. But it's similar though. Like,
Yeah,
as far as
yeah.
number
Dude
1
is just so
overall
hyped.
guy for so
Dude
long.
throws crazy hard. He's
Yeah.
got crazy off speed. We can't
And then they
find anything
start
wrong with
thinking
him.
things, oh, well, what about this little tiny thing?
Yeah, dude,
that
his hand size
when he was
are
in
really
9th
wrong.
grade, he, yelled at his teacher. He has discipline issues, stuff
Yeah,
like that.
facts.
Yeah.
It's like, no, the guy just is a kid.
Yeah,
He's a normal
exactly.
guy. He's
Gotta
19.
make mistakes.
Yeah, he's 19.
Who'd you have it going for? Oh, you had Aquana going for. Okay. So,
Number
5th
5.
overall, New York Giants. This is one of their first of 2 top 7 picks.
I got him taking Evan Neal.
I've got him taking Icky, the remaining offensive tackle. It's one of those things where you just haven't been healthy. Just take a safe pick.
Yeah.
Just Saquon isn't even like you got to do something to protect somebody.
Yeah.
Just take an offensive
Yeah.
tackle.
I also have them going offensive tackle, but I have a different guy, Charles Cross out of Mississippi State. I got him going 5th overall to the Giants.
I don't even know what the difference is between tackles and stuff. There's no way I could be an NFL scout and look at a tackle and be like, that tackle.
I know, like,
better.
actually, like, watch
Yeah.
film of the tackles and everything. It'd be pretty boring.
Yeah, facts. And I feel like half it's play
exactly.
calling. Like,
Yeah.
half of it is play design and play
it's,
calling.
yeah, it's a scheme and everything,
Yeah.
too. They definitely need protection. Like, obviously, all 3 of us have them going offensive tackle. They have 2 top 7 picks. Obviously, there's, like, for me and Easton, Sauce Gardner's still on the board, but Carolina at 6, I feel like really needs an offensive lineman. So it would be smart for the Giants to go offensive line with
Yeah.
the first of their
Take their pick.
exactly.
Yeah, pick
and
their
then at
offensive
7 you can get whoever you want because Carolina is either going to take quarterback or offensive line probably.
Yep.
So you might as well snag one there. Pick 6, Carolina Panthers. What do you guys got?
I got Charles Cross here.
I've got Charles Cross.
And I have Evan Neal. I had
Yeah.
Evan Neal fall
Back-to-back
fall
OTs.
just a little bit. So
The OTs are the most important position in football.
Oh,
They
yeah.
just
Crazy.
are.
I had 3 in a row go right there.
yeah, you did 4 or 5.
That's actually
yeah.
crazy.
5, 6.
So I have the top 6 picks. 3 of them are offensive linemen. 3 of them are edge rushers for me.
I mean, I have one.
You have
corner
Sauce
in
Gardner
but-
in there.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I'm the exact same way with you,
So
Skunk.
Kayvon Thibodeau starting to fall for you. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see if you got
See
him
where he
going here
goes.
soon. Pick 7, New York Giants via the Chicago Bears.
Who you got, Willie?
I got him taking Kyle Hamilton here.
Ooh,
Ooh.
okay.
Thing
Kyle,
is-
he is me and Willie were talking about this on the way here. He is the biggest
Biggest range.
of other than not counting quarterbacks obviously, but like
right. Yeah.
as far as just any player goes, he could go top 3 or he could fall to 15. It was
Yeah.
kind of like Kyle Pitts last year. It was like if you don't have him going to Atlanta at 4, he could fall to 15.
16,
like
15,
yeah,
15,
so
yeah.
Yeah, Kyle Hamilton is an
Derek
interesting one.
Stingley. I mean, he's all over the
another
place.
guy too.
I like Kyle Hamilton
I was saying,
a
what do you
lot.
guys think of Kyle Hamilton?
I like him a lot.
I don't think you can dislike, and I hate Notre Dame, but like I like the guy.
He's also one of those dudes like Kayvon. I mean, he was so good for
Yeah.
so long that they had to pick little things.
And his is more
he's
of like a positional
Yeah.
value or whatever. Like
Yeah.
you don't see safeties, especially safeties like him, going that high in the draft. But there's a lot of analysts that say Kyle Hamilton is the best overall prospect in the whole draft.
Exactly.
Which is so weird. Like
why doesn't he go number one overall?
Yeah,
then,
exactly.
is the
Like,
thing.
it's so
what
odd.
impact on the field.
Yeah.
Whether or not they can impact every single play. A defensive end can impact every play. A safety can't.
Yeah.
Like it's just
kind
not
of
how
like
it
a
works.
running back type.
Yeah,
thing.
exactly,
Like
yeah.
they're finding out they're easier positions to fill than
Facts. It's all about what positions
offensive
hardest to
lines
fill.
or quarterbacks.
Yeah.
absolutely.
Who do you got? Pick 7.
This is where I have Sauce Gardner going. Right to the Panthers.
Giants.
Panthers is last pick.
I also have Sauce Gardner going here to the Giants. I think it would be a huge W for the Giants to get a tackle at 5 and then still end up with Sauce Gardner at 7.
I think that's like a perfect draft.
Yeah, exactly.
to me.
Because
yeah,
Sauce Gardner
very good.
probably deserves to go 5th in that spot, but like I said, Carolina's not going to take him. So you take offensive line, you end up getting Sauce Gardner. He's got great size for a corner. Obviously, never let up a touchdown in college. That's his big thing. But he's just an all-around really good cornerback, and obviously that's why he's the top dude here. So pick
Who you got
8,
going 7?
Atlanta.
Who do you have going 7?
He had Kyle Hamilton.
Oh, yeah.
Pick
Respect.
8, Atlanta Falcons. This one's a little interesting. They got a couple different routes they could go.
My big thing is they just lost the wide receiver 1 for the entire year. And then they lose wide receiver 2, Russell Gage. They got to go wide receiver. Take the best one on the board, Garrett Wilson out of Ohio State.
Yep, I got that too.
I was really thinking about doing that, but
It
Atlanta's
was just
like
too obvious.
Like low key, it kind of was too obvious, but at the same time, like Atlanta's pretty bad. Like their roster isn't very good. I feel like they do need a wide receiver, like 100%, and they probably should be taking one. But I got them taking Jermaine Johnson, edge rusher out of Florida State. He's a guy that's been rising a lot in mock drafts as well. And I just feel like the edges are kind of, after him, it kind of falls off for a while with edge rushers. So I feel like they want to snag one while they can. So I got
say
them
who you
taking
got
him.
again?
Jermaine Johnson.
Oh, yeah. Yep,
Yeah.
I like him. What do you think of the whole wide receiver situation in Atlanta then? If they're not taking one here, what are they going to do?
Hey, they got Quinn, what's that dude's name? Zacharias?
Yeah. He was the Weddle the other day.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't do it the day it was him.
Oh, dude,
I could not try spelling his name.
Dude,
I like had to look it up.
Yeah.
I'm like, I think it's him. I looked it up.
dude,
I mean, I
couldn't
definitely
do
think if
Weddles.
they don't take one here, they will draft one second round or
Yeah,
third round,
facts.
obviously. But
I mean, the
who
receiver
else? They
the
had to have
receiver
signed
class is
someone, right? They had to have signed someone.
I don't think they signed a wide
like
receiver.
a nobody. They had to have signed. Or
I mean,
something.
maybe, yeah. But not anybody that we care
They're
about.
They could get Julio back.
Facts, you might as well.
You might as well.
Yeah, you're right though. This wide receiver class is weak. Like it's not like weak,
I thought I said like deep.
deep. Okay,
Yeah,
but not as top heavy as a couple years ago.
There's not a crazy.
But there's a lot of
standout,
them, though, yeah.
But there is a lot of good receivers.
Yeah, it's not like when I think of like deep and good, it's like Devontae Smith, like Jamar Chase. That class was just like, but that's like
That was, I mean,
ridiculous.
that class was
that
top
class
heavy,
was like
I feel
insane.
That's
yeah.
like the class.
Yeah, it definitely was top heavy. This one has got a lot more. And the wide receiver
depth.
situation is weird because a lot of people do have Garrett Wilson as the number 1 wide receiver, but it's not like consensus.
No, I mean, you
And
got Jameson Williams,
exactly
Chris Olave,
Chris
I mean,
Olave,
Yeah.
Traylon
Drake London.
Burks, Drake London.
plenty of guys, and
Drake
so
London's huge.
it's like which one do you want to prioritize? Garrett Wilson is definitely like an all around really good wide receiver.
it's just like
so
play style of
Yeah,
how you
facts.
like your receivers.
yeah,
Where do you
I
want to
see
fit?
Calvin Ridley almost in him.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
for
It's a
real.
good comparison.
Pick 9, Seattle via the Denver Broncos. Who you guys got?
I got. Did we do 8?
Yeah, that was, 8 was Atlanta.
Oh yeah. No.
You guys both had Garrett Wilson, right?
Yeah.
I got Kayvon.
Oh,
man, I forgot you had
he fell,
Kayvon on your board,
Kayvon
bro.
to
Yeah.
Seattle
At
that
9.
Hey,
I feel like-
that would be nice.
Pete Carroll's got. He always taking a defender in the first round.
Joining the
No, he
Legion of
is.
Boom.
He is. That's like his thing
Yeah.
for sure. Is taking a defender. That's why I got him taking
And he
Jermaine.
sees Kayvon sitting there, and he'll take him.
Yeah, facts.
You said you got Jermaine Johnson.
Yeah, and I've got the remaining edge
Yeah.
rusher for me.
Yeah, definitely. I think that would be a very smart pick for them. I have Seattle taking Derek Stingley here at pick 9. So definitely he, obviously he's got the injury history. He was another guy that was ranked really highly a couple years ago. He had a really good year at LSU when they were really good. And then the last 2 seasons has really been injury prone, but just an absolute beast in man coverage. So
facts.
I got hit, and I think Seattle is going to go defense here. I mean, maybe they could take wide receiver. I think there is a world where they take one.
Maybe reach for Malik Willis.
Yeah, I was gonna say I saw some where they were taking Malik, but I don't really know. I think you give Drew Lock a season.
Short time period where he was considered going number 1,
yeah, I know.
2 or 3.
Now it's it would be wild if he goes top 10 still. Which, I mean, Carolina is still in a spot to take. They could, but I feel like it's smarter to, if you want to go new quarterback other than Sam Darnold,
build around him first.
Yeah, or if
what
Seattle,
the Lions are doing right now.
Yeah, exactly.
They're doing a good job of doing it.
Facts.
Yeah, we're doing a pretty damn good job.
Yeah, I think we're doing the best.
Talk coming. All right. Pick 10, the New York Jets.
Who you got with?
Second pick of this draft. Via Seattle.
I got Derek Stingley going right here.
Okay. I got Drake London. Yeah.
I've got them just continuing to beef up their defense. I had them taking Kayvon.
Yeah.
In first pick. So
it's a couple.
You get Kayvon and Stingley. Your defense is definitely better than it was the year before. That's for sure. Who you got? Drake London?
Drake London. I think you go out and get your potential number 1 receiver.
Yeah.
Here.
This one was tough because, like I said, I think the Jets are going to trade for Debo. If there is a team to get him, I think it would be the Jets. But I still got them going receiver. My first receiver off the board is Jameson Williams from Alabama. I just think that Zach Wilson, obviously we know, loves to throw that ball deep. He's got quite an arm on him, and Jameson Williams is probably the best deep threat in this class as far as just getting down the field. Obviously, he recently got injured, but apparently all the reports are saying that he should be good to go by week 1 of this NFL season. So I got Jameson Williams at 10.
Would that not be their 3rd year in a row taking a first-round wide receiver?
The Jets?
Yeah. Who'd they take last year?
Zach Wilson.
Who took Devonta? Oh, the Eagles.
The Eagles have,
yes.
And I'm going to spoil it. I have a 3rd year in a row.
Okay. That was the team. I was like, I know there's a team
the
over
Eagles
there
have done
somewhere.
it 2 years in a row. And then they drafted one in the 2nd round the year before that. So
that's ridiculous.
Before they drafted J.J. Arcega-Whiteside over DK Metcalf. All right, let's move on. Pick 11, the Washington Commanders with their first pick as the Commanders.
I got him going with.
You're surprised every time.
We're taking. So we're going to the next.
Oh, we're doing the next pick.
11.
I just forget who I had. No, I thought. Sorry, I thought.
No,
you're
funny.
Okay,
you're funny.
Pick 11. Who you got?
I'm going Stingley here.
Okay.
Okay. So and I've got him going coverage too. I got him going Kyle Hamilton here. Commanders taking. That's a great first pick if you're the Commanders.
I think so too.
First pick as a franchise. You're taking Kyle Hamilton
as a franchise.
Change their name.
Hey,
brand new franchise.
Brand new, basically.
I think that there's a lot of signs pointing to Washington drafting a wide receiver here, but I don't. I also have Kyle Hamilton is here, so
you have to take him.
And I think if Stingley was here for me, they would go with him. Yeah. They love drafting defense. Their defense is. All their guys are top picks. They've been first-round picks, second-round picks. They love doing it. Why would they stop now? The only weak part of their defense is their secondary. So Kyle Hamilton coming in would just boost it even more. Yeah, exactly. Pick 12, the Minnesota Vikings.
I haven't taken Jameson Williams here.
That would be tough. That would be so nice.
Interesting. I've got him going Drake London here.
Other
wide receiver, and that's just the idea of somebody to replace Thielen in a couple of years because that dude just.
And they don't really have a bona fide number 3 either at the moment, and their tight end is kind of weak as well. I got Garrett Wilson going here, so we each have a wide receiver, just all different.
I love it.
If Garrett Wilson goes there, honestly, either him or Jameson Williams would be just such the perfect complement to Justin Jefferson. Just because of, Garrett Wilson can just play in the slot and Justin Jefferson can stay on the outside. It would be sad as a Lions fan to see that because that offense would just be so deadly.
It'd be so lethal.
Yeah.
So lethal.
It'd be crazy.
Pick 13, the Houston Texans, second pick of this draft.
I got him taking George Karlaftis.
Okay.
Yeah, that dude's got the
Another
most
edge rusher
interesting
coming
name
off.
ever.
Okay.
Karlaftis.
I like that.
I went with Jordan Davis out of Georgia.
Ooh,
D-tackle.
okay. I was really
Going
thinking
big
about.
man.
I was thinking
Big
about
man.
them taking him there at 13, but
I like Jordan Davis.
Yeah.
Like, that guy is likable, and he is
definitely.
huge.
I mean, he's just like a guy that I think he's gonna be good in the NFL.
Yeah.
Like, he's just too huge to not be like at least on the field be a starter.
He's
going to
take up 2 holes just by standing.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like, A and B gap are covered just why he just has to stand up. And he's got those gaps covered.
Exactly. I have Houston taking Drake London here, so I think we all have the big three of. Or do you still have Jameson Williams on your board?
I still have Jameson Williams on my board.
I had receivers go 3 of the last 4 picks here. Drake London to Houston. I had him going edge earlier.
I like that.
It was either offensive line or wide receiver here, but I got Drake London going to Houston.
Yeah, and I guess it would have made sense for me to go wide receiver because I did take O tackle first and then give Davis Mills A and O tackle and then give him a wide receiver.
Yeah, but it's not a bad
Definitely
idea
makes
to get one on each side because
Yeah.
they need all the help they can get.
Yeah, and 2 first-round picks. You got to use them.
Yeah, exactly. Pick 14, the Baltimore Ravens. What do we got?
14, I got him taking Devonta Wyatt.
Okay.
D-tackle
Yeah.
out of Georgia.
I think I had him fall out of my entire first round. Yeah. He was a guy that like I considered for a lot of different picks, but I just ended up going with a different guy.
I've got him going a little bit later, but not much.
Who you got at 14?
I've got Devin Lloyd out of Utah, linebacker, going to the
okay.
Ravens. Beef up that defense a little bit.
This is where I got Jordan Davis going. I feel like it's just such a Ravens pick. Like
He would fit so well.
like
in that,
I could see Lamar Jackson tweeting about it the instant that it happens.
I could just see the big truss. Woo, woo.
big trolls. Yeah, but Jordan
Is
Davis
that 2
on
years
that.
removed from that?
I think so. Yeah,
2
yeah.
years?
Yeah, because that was Mark Ingram still
Yeah.
on the Ravens. But yeah, Jordan Davis on Baltimore. It just makes sense. 6'6", 340. Like, dude is ginormous.
Yep.
He fits the Ravens. Pick 15, Philly. They're first of 2 upcoming picks.
This is a dude I had who I talked to Skunk about on the way here. I forgot about him. And it's crazy that I forgot about him, but I got
Damn.
Daxton Hill going 15.
Okay.
Oh wow, you got him going.
Yeah, you got him going a little high. Nice.
I think
Yeah,
that's. I think that's high. I mean,
definitely that could happen though.
I mean, I've been seeing him go from anywhere from 15 to 25.
Yeah.
Like, as of late. I mean, after the combine. I mean,
yeah. I just think as we just mentioned, like Kyle Hamilton is such a rarity to be such a highly rated prospect as a safety. For like the 2 safeties to go, that'd be crazy. But I mean, Dax Hill's good enough. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, and he
can play corner.
Yeah,
Yeah.
facts. He's not restricted to safety at all. I've got them going with Trevor Penning, O tackle out of Northern Iowa.
Yeah.
My favorite thing about
definitely think they
OTs,
need a OT.
they can come from anywhere.
Yeah.
you
Northern
know that.
Iowa.
You have no idea where an OT might come from.
or that Raymond dude.
Yeah, Central
Yeah,
Michigan,
yeah,
baby.
exactly.
Yes, sir. Bernie.
Like, just got to be big and be able to block. Like, it's literally no matter where you're from.
Like, Alabama will always have a top tackle. Georgia probably have a good tackles every year. But you can get the other ones from anywhere. I
Yeah.
mean, like we said, Northern Iowa. I don't
a
even
random
know
school.
what their mascot is.
I think it's like
I don't.
I think it's Wildcats or something.
No
I
idea.
think it actually is Wildcats. Now that you say
I think
that.
so. I could picture that little
It's like
cat.
purple, right? Aren't they like purple?
I think purple and yellow.
Yeah. All right. Anyways, I got Philly taking Chris Olave here. So 3 straight years of going receiver in the first round. I was just surprised that they didn't sign a wide receiver. I mean, like, it's pretty clear that Jalen Reagor is not going to be wide receiver 2 going forward. Devontae Smith had a really good year, but they still need to add more guys to that room. With
More
Jalen Hurts.
competition.
Exactly. And Chris Olave there. I have a lot of wide receivers going in this first round. It's the order of them is going to be so weird to
it's
see
just-
when it happens because I want one of these guys to fall to the Lions, but I have like 7 wide receivers going in this first round, and so it's like, will the Lions even draft one? Because will they all be gone? Who knows? But
Facts.
Olave at 15. 16 is the New Orleans Saints, one of their first of 2 first-round picks.
Who you got?
I have him going tackle here with Trevor Penning.
I also
Okay.
have Trevor Penning at 16.
Interesting. I got Jameson Williams going to the
Ooh.
Saints.
I was thinking about them going wide receiver too.
Hopefully just replace what they've lost with Mike Thomas being gone for so long.
he's still there, but-
I mean, I know he is,
Yeah.
but will he play? We don't know.
And they don't really have any other wide receivers either. Like,
No.
what's his face? Traquan Smith, or no, not Traquan Smith. Who's the other one? Deontay Harris, didn't he like get in some trouble? I think he got in some like legal trouble.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure he did. Maybe not. I don't know. But they definitely still need a wide
Yeah,
receiver.
they need
wide receiver anyways.
they actually need more than like to be a contender. They need quite a bit.
I mean, that division is pretty. Other than Tampa Bay, it's kind of second place is kind of wide open right now. So if they want to make a push, they could.
Yeah, absolutely.
Pick 17, right? Yeah, the LA Chargers.
This is where I have Raymond going. Rayman.
Oh, okay. Out of CMU. You love to see
Yes,
it.
sir.
Another first-round pick from CMU. I mean, we just developing these first-round
Oh,
picks.
Is that why you got the hat on?
Oh, yeah, I guess so, yeah.
Yeah, that is why you have it on.
I had to think
Wink,
about it for
wink.
a second. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Got to rep CMU. Like, I know that dude. So.
Yeah, facts. I don't.
No, I don't either.
I do not.
He's
know
old,
him.
I'm pretty sure. I wrote down everyone's age. Yeah, he's 24 already. So, but he's a former tight end, like crazy good athlete,
Athletic.
turned offensive tackle, like, and now he's damn good and gonna go first or second round. So,
Okay, I need help. Did I say Jameson Williams or Chris Olave?
Jameson Williams.
Okay, good. Because I got Chris Olave going to the Chargers,
Really?
taking another wide receiver.
That's nice.
At some point, you got to quit paying your wide receivers so much money. And like Mike Williams,
They did just pay him. though.
and they gave him a bag.
Yeah.
And that's where I think like get this guy to start replacing and working to replace Mike Williams. They paid him what 4 years, 84.
4.
like
It might have been 3.
Maybe
Yeah,
three.
one of those. I think it was 4 years, something like that though.
But maybe it's a little early to start working for a replacement, but it's not a bad idea.
and
to
they
get a
still
wide
don't have
receiver
an
3.
established third guy
Yeah.
either. Like Josh Palmer, I think, is their guy right now, who's
Weak.
not a big name for sure. Oh yeah, better check that video. We'll see if it's going. Is it going?
Let's go.
It's going. Let's go. You'll be watching this on YouTube.
42
baby.
minutes in, baby.
Let's go. You already know. All right. I got the Chargers taking Trent McDuffie, cornerback out of Washington.
The best name in the draft.
Yeah, I know. I love that. Like, that would be a perfect name, especially like the day he gets like paid a huge contract.
Yeah.
Like,
Dude's
he's
in
getting
his-
that McDuffle bag.
Dude is in his McDuffie. Dude been in his
gonna be
McDuffie.
sponsored by
Deep in his
McDonald's
Yeah,
soon.
exactly.
Dude is deep in his McDuffie.
The only weakness of McDuffie is that he's just like kind of small for a wide receiver. He's only 5'11", doesn't have a very long wingspan. But the
You say wide receiver.
yeah, he's
or did I say
DB.
wide receiver?
Yeah.
I meant cornerback.
Okay.
Yeah. But the dude hits hard for a
He does.
cornerback. Like, he is a really good tackler. A quick wide receiver, obviously because he's smaller. But
What is up with this wide receiver bullshit?
why am I saying? Why am I saying? Maybe because I'm just thinking he's going up against a wide receiver.
Yeah.
Cornerback. All right, let's move on. Philly, their second first round pick, 18.
I have him going Devin Lloyd here.
Okay. You
Okay.
had Lloyd already off your board,
Yeah,
right?
I had him going to the
I have him coming up here soon.
And I've
so.
got Devonta Wyatt, D tackle out of Georgia.
Yeah, I must have just forgot about Devonta Wyatt because I don't have him in my.
The dude's a baller.
draft.
I mean, Georgia did have the best rush defense
Yeah.
in college football. So, like, those guys got to go.
Well, yeah, when you have him and Jordan Davis on the
Like,
inside,
who is
and
rushing?
Trayvon Walker on the outside, like
And Quay Walker on the other side.
yeah, and N'Kobe Dean on behind them.
And
And,
there's another
And-
Lewis Seen.
Yeah, Lewis Seen. Dude, I did.
Oh, I'm cramping. Oh, my foot.
Do you have Lewis Seen and going in your first round?
Yeah.
Dude, I wish I would have had the
Who?
Lions taking him at
Lewis
32.
Seen. He's like third ranked safety, pretty much.
Yeah.
Behind Dax.
Oh,
All right,
He's from Georgia.
oh, respect.
I have George
might have
Karlaftis going here at 18 to Philly. So just a huge dude.
Just-
Another very aggressive dude. Number 19, New Orleans, second first round pick here.
This is where I have Bernie going. Bernie Rain Man. What's his first name?
Bernard.
Bernard?
Yeah.
Raymond. He's going here.
Yeah.
Going to the Saints.
That boy.
Beefing up that offense.
I got Chris Olave. going
Nice.
Beefing up the offense. Who'd you have them taking with their first pick?
here. Rain Man.
Yeah, dude, beefing up the
Yeah,
offense.
exactly.
We just had a flip, didn't we?
Love to see it.
I
Yeah.
think we might have had that flipped.
Yeah, you had Olave.
No, I had Williams
I
going
got the same
to
thing. I got
Saints.
Traylon Burks going
It's
here
written
at
opposite.
19. Another wide receiver. So I had a tackle and a wide receiver as well. Yeah, Traylon Burks going here at 19. Another guy that's like he could go at 15. He could fall to the second round. We don't really know is where the wide receiver ranks are going to go. But Traylon Burks, I wouldn't mind if he ended up in a Lions uniform, but I got him going at 19 here.
Yes, sir.
Pick 20, the
I get to
Pittsburgh
go last.
Steelers.
You wanna go
You
last?
guys, yeah.
So the Steelers here at pick 20, we got no quarterbacks going off the board. The Steelers obviously have been known in this talk to draft a quarterback. Damn near every single mock draft I see has got them taking You know who.
Yep.
Who do you got?
I'm taking Malik Willis out of Liberty. I mean, it just makes so much sense.
I wanted to do something different, but like, especially now that I got Malik Willis falling here to 20.
He's got to go.
It's Malik Willis here at pick 20. Now, maybe they want to take, maybe they like Kenny Pickett more. Maybe they like Desmond Ridder more. I saw a mock today that had Desmond Ridder at 6, first QB off the board to Carolina, which is pretty wild.
At 6?
It was Dan Orlovsky's mock, actually. So we can't really trust him. Yeah. But
what is going on with the quarterbacks this year? Like, why is Kenny Pickett? And I understand Malik Willis can throw the ball really far and he's really fast. But, like, what happened to Kenny Pickett in all this
small
time?
hands.
I don't give a shit.
I know, but
that's why he wears gloves. I mean,
yeah. Got tiny ass hands.
That is fact. So you can't draft a QB who wears gloves.
Patrick Mahomes has small hands too. So
yeah, who cares?
Who you got, Willie? Going to your Steelers.
I got him taking Matt Corral. No, I'm kidding. It's Malik Willis. Malik Willis.
Did you think we weren't gonna have Malik Willis? Like you were hoping, so you could drop a bomb.
I just wanted to say something.
It's just hard to have any team picture drafting a quarterback before the Steelers.
I mean,
the only other option I think is Washington, unless New Orleans, like maybe New Orleans would take one, but
Washington's got Carson Wentz.
Or did I say I meant Carolina? Did I say Washington?
Carolina,
or
Sam
maybe
Darnold.
I'm just really.
Dude, this episode's getting long.
I know, it's late night, dude.
It's late night cast.
Late night.
But like Carolina and New Orleans, and New Orleans is so iffy. Like they probably won't, but they have 2 firsts, so they could. Like who knows? But will you be happy if? Do you think you're gonna have to trade up for Malik Willis?
At this point, no.
Yeah, I don't.
From
think
what
so
I've been
either.
seeing,
Breaking news: Melvin Gordon's re-signing with the Broncos.
Oh my God!
Whoever has Devonta Williams in Dynasty just got sad. Anyways,
that sucks, dude.
Do you have him?
Yeah.
Oh, you actually do?
Yeah. That
sucks, Axe.
That's tough.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, dude, I've got Melvin Gordon.
Wait, no, I had him in regular fantasy.
Oh, so you don't have him in Dynasty?
I don't think so.
I don't know.
So you lied.
I had him in my other league.
We're lying.
4 seconds left in Hawks. Heater up 3.
4 seconds left?
Yeah.
You might as well turn the game on free streams
I don't know
live.
if it's gonna work.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
All right.
Live
But
broadcast.
anyways, keep talking. Malik Willis. Like, is that your ideal scenario?
If he's there, that's the person I want.
Mm-hmm.
I have
just
no
think
idea
he
what to
has-
think of him.
I think he has crazy upside.
Doesn't have to start right away.
No,
either.
if you can come in there and sit behind Trubisky for a year, I'm totally fine with it.
Yeah.
I mean, Trubisky's been in the league for a while.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Yeah, and you got to give him a shot.
He was
Trubisky
was good at one point.
Trubisky is better than Big Ben right now. Like if Big Ben
Facts.
were to play.
Yes. Well,
Facts.
physically, yes.
Like, he's a better quarterback.
I think I would rather him sit behind Big Ben for a year.
Right,
even if
but
Big
like
Ben
who's
is
better though?
Mitchell
Trubisky's
Trubisky.
better.
That's what I said.
Okay. That was good.
But I would much rather have him sit behind Big Ben for a year, just because Big Ben. I mean, he's one of the greats.
Yeah, it would help
So,
him teach him
yeah.
a little bit. Yeah,
But you want to watch another year of Big Ben playing QB?
Not what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I would just rather get right into. I'd have a bad Mitchell Trubisky year versus a bad Big Ben year. Like, bad Big Ben year is probably worse than a bad Mitchell Trubisky.
He just beat the Hawks. So
Hell
they
yeah.
move on. And
Hell
then it's
yeah.
Timberwolves are up by 9 with 7 to go in
Man,
that game. So
what if Memphis just loses in the first round?
be crazy?
That would be wild.
Yeah,
like
it
that would be like Ja would have so much to
Are
prove.
they about to get
I mean, it's
eliminated?
their first year in the playoffs. Like,
But all the shit he's been
well,
talking.
yeah, I
he's
know.
been
Both
wild.
teams though. Like, if the Timberwolves lose, they're gonna get hella shit too.
Yeah, but it's different when you're in the 2
they're
seed.
like, yeah, you're right. They're like
they were in the
underdogs.
plan.
Yeah,
Like Minnesota barely scraped by the skin of their teeth.
yeah. All right. Anyways, pick 21, the New England Patriots. What do we got?
I got Trent McDuffie
Trent McDuffie
going to
bag.
the Patriots.
Yeah, I
Got
low
him
key
too.
like he might be my favorite player in the whole
It's just
class,
the cool
not gonna
name.
lie.
Like
Plus, I keep thinking he's a wide receiver.
I got,
Who you
He's
got?
my
I got
favorite.
McDuffie too.
Yeah,
Okay.
my favorite wide receiver in the draft.
Replacing J.C. Jackson.
Yep. I got where JC went to LA,
Chargers,
right? Yeah. I got
Chargers are
Zion
so
Johnson
loaded.
going 21 here, guard from Boston College.
Okay.
Big guy.
Yeah.
And I figured New England they could use another guard.
Are the Chargers going to win the Super Bowl next year?
Probably.
No.
Why not? They get J.C. Jackson. They get Khalil Mack. Like
Dude, I mean, If they win their division, yeah, I think so. But
division's
winning
so
the
tough.
division might be harder than winning.
They could miss the playoffs.
Yeah, yeah, you're not wrong. You're not
that
wrong.
division's gonna be so hard to rank this next year.
Gonna be fun, that's for sure.
One of these days we gotta. Oh, did we ever look back at our preseason predictions?
No, we can do it.
We did that.
We can do it in our next preseason predictions episode.
Yeah, true. Look back, see how
who had the best preseason predictions.
Yeah, that's true. We'll do that. All right, pick 22, the Green Bay Packers.
I got him going with Treylon Burks, wide receiver out of Arkansas.
Yep.
You got to start replacing
If they
Devontae.
don't draft a wide receiver, it would just be
most
hilarious.
Packers thing ever.
It would be laughable, and I hope that happens.
I got Treylon Burks.
Yeah,
too.
I already got him off the board, so I don't have them. I do have them taking a wide receiver their next pick, but this is where I got my boy Rain Man going.
Bernie.
22 here, which would suck if he ends up in Green Bay.
That's the last place I want that.
Because I'd have to hate him.
And we know he doesn't want to be there.
Yeah, exactly.
He's probably a Lions
Who
fan.
wants to be a cheesehead, dude?
No,
not
especially
me.
when we were formerly.
I'd rather go
Chippewa.
play for Dan Campbell.
All the Chippewas are Lions fans.
Actually, that would be funny if he went to Green Bay. Now I'm thinking about it. Matt LaFleur, Mount Pleasant.
Whole facts.
That actually be
CMU, the whole connection. It would make a lot of sense.
But no, I wouldn't like it.
No, Bernie's gonna be off the board by then.
23, Arizona Cardinals. Who do we got?
George Karlaftis.
Okay, I forgot you had him still on the board.
Rusher.
Nice.
To the Cardinals. You got to replace Chandler Jones somehow.
I got my first interior offensive lineman with Tyler Linderbaum.
Do you still have Jordan Davis on the board?
Yeah.
Really?
Wow.
Okay.
He's gonna go to the Lions.
Nah.
No,
not that far.
Tyler Linderbaum though going to Arizona. I like it. I almost put him in here, but I didn't have him getting drafted. But he's definitely he would be the top center.
Yeah, for sure.
I have Kenyon Green going here, 23, interior lineman, but not quite a center, guard, Texas A&M.
Yes, sir.
Pick 24, the Dallas Cowboys.
I got Zion Johnson, offensive guard out of Boston College. I could literally do like commentating.
Voiceover.
Yeah. Zion Johnson. That was pretty good.
Did you look at my board before?
I've got mine written in pen.
I got Zion Johnson there. Too.
Let's go. Three straight in a row.
I got Arnold Ebiketie from Penn State, edge rusher.
Loser.
Yeah.
Imagine not
a guy that's been
Zion
absolutely
Johnson.
rising in the boards a lot. The last mock draft I checked from a couple months ago, he was not even on the board, and now he's a guy that's kind of in the first round talks. So I think Dallas could probably use an edge rusher. 25, Buffalo.
This was the first one where I was looking through mock drafts and I saw a running back being taken.
Yeah.
25. Mm-hmm. I didn't know who the running back was, so I stuck K9 in there.
Hell, was probably Breece Hall.
I don't know.
It probably was.
Hell yeah,
CJ
give him
Spiller.
K9.
Yeah.
Give him K9. You might as well. I'm a K9 hater, but I still want to see him be in the NFL.
Yeah, I mean,
he's gonna get drafted.
If the
in
first overall pick,
I think he'll be a second round pick.
Yeah.
but
he still could be first
still
running
gonna
back
be-
off
yeah.
the board.
Yeah.
though,
He'll be first running back.
He is the best running back
I saw
in this
him going to
class.
the Bills in the second round,
Really?
3 days ago. Yeah.
Really?
Well, that's funny because I also got him going first round to the Buffalo Bills.
Actually?
I wasn't I don't think it's gonna happen, but I
think it's
did
going
it just
to.
cause
Just 'cause it's best fit,
and it's
in
just
this time, yeah.
I might as well. It's boring as hell to put a cornerback here
Or
so.
a different running back.
I mean,
Except if Daxton Hill is still here, which he is for me, I think Buffalo easily snags him.
Oh yeah.
Because they already. I mean, I guess they do have 2 safeties already, but they can.
I think he's gonna play.
They can
corner
play
the
him
league,
in
yeah.
that. Yeah, in their defense for sure. But Kenneth Walker, I mean, he easily is the best running back in this class. I feel like it's pretty much no debate. If the guy going number 1 overall, he ran 5 touchdowns, 200 yards on him. He should be able to go first
On
round.
him, just him.
On his head.
It was a one-on-one the whole game.
Yep.
I have Andrew Booth Jr.
Oh, okay. Corner.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
That's what-
I think that they would go corner here
I think
if
if
they don't take a running back.
Malik Willis is off the board. That's who the Steelers are taking.
Really? At
Yeah.
20?
I mean, I've seen a lot. When Willis was going earlier in draft or in
Yeah,
mock
they
drafts,
had them
that's
taking him.
who I saw most
Gotcha.
of the time. So
26, Tennessee.
You can go. What you got?
26, I got what's that dude name?
Kenyon Green.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Kenyon
because I
Green.
know that because I've got him there too.
Bro, you guys have a lot of the same picks.
We
I
had
just
like
had him
4
go.
of the
last
last 5. 4 last 5. We just had the Bills pick differently.
Yeah, but we had Tyler Linderbaum at 23. Wrong.
Ah, shit, you're right.
Yeah,
you're right,
damn.
you're right.
I got
last
Devin
6.
Lloyd here. You guys had him both going earlier, right? Devin
I had
Lloyd.
him going earlier.
Yeah, I think you did
18.
too. Yeah, I have Devin Lloyd here going 26, Tennessee. They just need defense in general. Just defense.
It's crazy how that works in the NFL. Like it is so much more. Like you might get picked at 13, you might get picked second round in the NFL.
Exactly.
Versus the NBA. If you're not going 13, you're probably going 17.
Yeah, it's like it's a 5-pick range pretty much. Yeah. Pick 27, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
I got him going. Jordan Davis here.
Oh, damn, that would be bad. That would just
scary.
be awful.
Yeah, that's why I got him going with Travis Jones, D tackle. Like just the toned down version of Jordan Davis.
You know, there's rumors. Obviously, Tom Brady is coming back to Tampa Bay, but he just restructured his contract to
go to Miami
to be a free agent after this year. Apparently, he wasn't even going to come back to Tampa Bay before he retired. But so maybe they look to draft their next future QB here. But I don't have them doing that because Daxton Hill's still on the board. And I think adding him to that Tampa Bay defense would be pretty spectacular. I pray that Daxton Hill makes it to 32. I know, like, I'm wanting these Michigan guys to go to the Lions, which is hilarious. But for real, though, like,
They're good. I mean,
if Daxton Hill is at 32, screw the drafting a wide receiver. Like, draft him. And that's why I wish I would have had us taking Lewis Seen at 32. I just didn't even write him down, but
don't tell me you got Ojabo at 34.
No, I don't.
That'd be hilarious.
Daxton Hill at 27.
You just all 3 Lions picks, all 3.
No, I wouldn't do that. That'd be a little too far. 28, Green Bay's second first rounder.
I got him taking Boye Mafe.
I got
out of Minnesota.
Yeah.
Yep.
I got Quay Walker from Georgia.
I was thinking about him.
And the thing is, I guess I don't really know why I have him going in front of Nakobe Dean because, like, Dean was better.
Yeah, but I've seen both of them. They're both, like, back and forth.
And the thing is, Quay is bigger.
Dean was better in college, but
Dean's
that doesn't
smaller.
necessarily mean he'll get drafted higher. Yeah, exactly.
Dean is a lot smaller.
I think Dean was just the
Dean's like he was the head of the
linebacker.
defense. Yeah, he was like the captain of the defense and
facts.
everything. I got George Pickens going here at 28 to Green
Who's
Bay
that?
because I didn't have them taking a wide receiver
from
before.
Georgia?
Oh,
Yeah,
gotcha.
wide receiver from Georgia. He had an ACL injury last year, which kind of messed up his season, but was real. I mean, like, he's just a really good
Phenomenal
talent. A lot of mock draft. He's like probably the most like spread out wide receiver, I would say. Like, some mocks have him as a top 3 receiver off the board. Some of them have him going as the last dude out of this group of wide receivers. So, but he's a guy that if he's there at 32 or 34 for Detroit, I would love to get him.
Facts.
Pick 29, Kansas City, back-to-back picks here at 29 and 30.
Which is crazy. How does that happen? How did they do that?
Tyreek Hill trade.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. I got him taking Dax Hill with the first pick.
Okay. What about second pick? Might as well say them both.
Boye Mafe.
Oh, okay.
I got him taking Lewis Seen and then Jermaine Johnson.
Oh, I forgot you saw Jermaine Johnson.
You had
really?
Jordan Davis and Jermaine.
Damn, so
far.
dude, if they got Seen and Jermaine, that would be
a
tough
great pick.
if they end up with that. I have them taking Andrew Booth here, corner from Clemson, and then Christian Watson here, wide receiver from North Dakota State at 30. I think they got to replace Tyreek Hill. I know they signed Juju and Valdez Scantling, but
we all know Juju ain't shit.
yeah, we all know he's just there to be with Jackson Mahomes. So gotta get another guy.
Yeah, that's funny.
You don't like Juju
you can
anymore.
Be a Juju hater.
I still like Juju.
No, I like him way more now. Honestly,
Facts. He's way cooler now. I can't wait to see him dance. It's gonna be so
I
cool.
know. Like, I'm excited for his.
He's
TikToks.
gonna look so cool.
Yeah. All right, pick 31, the Cincinnati Bengals.
I got them going Logan Hall, defensive end.
Oh, I almost did that. I got him going 33 though.
Bengals.
I got him taking Tyler Smith, interior offensive lineman.
Okay.
Protect Joe.
This is where I got the draft and stash. David Ojabo, pick 31, Cincinnati.
Damn, that's tough.
You know, he's there for I feel like he's gonna be a guy that gets reached on just because of the. Yeah, he's not gonna play his rookie year, but after that,
he'll be the best linebacker.
He's a
in the
first round
NFL.
talent. I saw multiple mocks of them still going first round.
I mean, the thing is, it's like Achilles tears. You look at who's that? Cam Akers.
Yeah,
Played the
came
same
back
year
the same
he tore
year.
his
Yeah.
Achilles. I mean,
And he's a running back.
You got 5 months till you're actually going to be playing in a game. I could see him maybe.
There's a
coming
chance he comes
halfway
back
through
at
the year.
that he comes
End of
back
the
during
year.
the season. Yeah.
Yeah, facts. Running back literally has the name Run in it. Like, and he came back. He was fine. Like, it's not that big a deal.
Came back and was number 1.
It's not that big
Yeah.
a deal.
Rounding out the mock, pick 32, the Detroit Lions, baby. What are we thinking?
I got Nakobe Dean taking linebacker from Georgia University.
Really? I would love it. I would absolutely love if we got Nakobe Dean.
Me too.
I have Nakobe Dean as pick 34 because I did the 34. But just to spice things up a little bit, this guy falls to pick 32.
I got it. Wait,
We
can I
didn't
guess?
have to reach for
Can I
nobody. Go ahead.
Kenny Pickett.
It is Kenny Pickett going 32 to the Detroit Lions. I wouldn't be mad.
No,
I would
facts.
not be
Have him
mad.
set.
If you take a QB at 32, at 34, that is named Kenny Pickett or Desmond Ridder, I'm not sold on Matt Corral. I'm not going to lie. I'm not sold on him.
either. I mean, I like him.
Ridder or Pickett, if you take him at one of those two picks, I would not be mad at all. As long as the other two picks are defense, because I think if you have to take two defensive guys, and that other pick's got to be either a third defensive guy, a wide receiver, which I would still like, or if one of them QBs is there, might as well.
Facts. You might as well take a QB.
And Kenny Pickett don't got to play right away. He
No.
can sit behind Jared Goat, and
Yep, he can sit behind Jared Goof.
yeah.
Multiple names.
The
for
thing
the
is,
guy.
like Jared, like people don't realize that Jared Goff, like, is gonna lead the Lions to the playoffs this year. Like they think that he's just this fool. He got thrown in the Stafford trade because he sucks. No, this is like classic Marc Gasol, Jonas Valanciunas trade. Like at the time, Matthew Stafford
Oh,
is the
gotcha.
you
Yep. You won a
trade for
Super
him to
Bowl.
win the championship.
Yep, and you did that.
Give it 2 years. He'll fall off, and Jared Goff will rise as the better player.
I don't know if Matt Stafford will ever
Yeah, I
fall
know. I'm
off.
just-
He
I'm
might
just
be
kidding.
like the GOAT forever.
But he was there for Miggy's 3,000th hit, though.
He was?
Yeah,
That's dope.
He was in the booth talking
seeing
with the
Jose
commentators.
like run up
was
and just
Aiden
give him a
Hutchinson.
huge hug.
He wasn't there,
so
was he?
awesome.
Oh,
Yeah,
wait,
he
yeah.
threw out the first
That's
pitch.
right.
Who?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because it was supposed to be the day
Yeah.
before. Yeah, that's right.
Wasn't the big dick there?
Yeah, I think so.
I think he was. I think he was there with
There's
Hutchinson.
just hella Michigan people there.
Yeah, where was K9?
Yeah,
where
he's
was
a
Mel
bum.
Tucker?
He's getting better. He was in the lab.
Oh yeah, better than Aiden Hutchinson. He's gonna be the number 2 overall pick.
I mean,
Number one?
He clearly was already better than Hutchinson this year. So.
Yeah. Where was Mel Tucker?
He was in the portal.
he was teleporting.
He was in the portal. Like, he lives in the portal. He lives in
Facts.
the transfer portal.
Facts.
All I know is if you're telling me Mel Tucker in his first year of, like, recruiting at Michigan State goes out and gets Kenneth Walker from Wake Forest, no one
Okay.
else wanted him, turns him into the best running back in the nation, what is he about to do with these other 2 running backs we're getting this year? Like, it's about to be a movie in East Lansing.
We gotta be at least.
People are
at
not
least
ready.
eventually.
There and Keon Coleman is going to be the best 2-way college player we've seen in about 10 years.
You know what sucks about being a Michigan fan living in Mount Pleasant? East Lansing is just so much closer.
I know, right?
It is
I
just so much closer than Ann Arbor.
Yeah.
Oh, it is. And like, obviously, I'm not gonna let you go to every Michigan State game alone. Like, I got to go eventually.
Yeah, exactly. You
Like, I
gotta
got to go to some of
I'll
them.
be at Hella State games.
Yeah,
this
and I
year,
won't be at
for
Hella,
sure.
but I'll go to like one.
Yeah.
You might as well invite me just to one.
I'm going
Yeah,
to
maybe.
2 Michigan games this year.
Which ones?
The state game I want to go to, and then I just the
Is that
first
in
game.
state again?
No, it's
at
in Ann
Michigan.
Arbor.
Okay.
It was supposed
then-
to be, I think, in state, but it got switched.
I want to go to the Colorado State game.
For
'Cause,
why?
For why?
what was that quarterback's name that we had? Dylan McCaffrey transferred there.
Oh, really?
Oh, really? That's gonna
That'd
be
be
Playing
kinda
heated.
at
cool.
Michigan. That's
Dylan
gonna-
is
that's gonna be
washed.
true.
He's like the worst of the McCaffrey brothers.
Yeah.
Is there one more?
Easily.
Yeah,
There's a
he's
third
a
one.
wide receiver somewhere.
I kind of want to go to the Ohio State, Michigan State game.
That would be
early
nuts.
in the year. It's at MSU.
That'd be
It's
nuts.
like week 4, I think.
I want to go to Columbus, but I can't go to Columbus before I go to the big house.
Yeah, that would
Watch
just
the
be
Michigan
messed
Ohio
up.
State
You've never
game.
been to the big house?
Never.
I've had an awful
Yeah, I've been
experience.
too, and I'm not even a Michigan fan.
They got blown out by Wisconsin. Like threw a
Oh.
pick 6 to start the game.
That's why I
it
want
was
to go to
awful.
Colorado State because they'll probably win.
Yeah, you got to go to a game where at least they're gonna
Like, okay, let's go
win big. Yeah,
and then
because you can have fun at that game, whereas the other game you got to be locked in. Like,
oh yeah,
Well,
we
yeah.
might lose.
Yeah, during the Wisconsin game, like it was packed in there still. So like it was still like fun, but like it was instantly like everybody's pissed. Everybody is
As
upset.
as much as I've been joking about Michigan State, I really do think it's cool that Michigan and Michigan State, I think, have both like established themselves as they're going to be like borderline 10-win programs for the next so many years.
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
I really hope that, especially with, did Harbaugh sign an extension or is he just?
yeah, he signed an extension. He's
Like,
taking it back.
especially with Harbaugh coming back, obviously Mel Tucker got his huge contract. Like, those guys are winners. Like
Yeah.
they want to win with their teams. So I'm just excited for. I have never been this excited as a state college football fan in my whole life. Like as a kid, I was obviously, but like I didn't
That's
understand it as much as now.
Yeah,
So
facts. And whatever you want to say about Mel Tucker, he's a likable guy.
Yeah,
like,
he definitely
Tuck
is.
coming is like a cool, it's
like,
a cool thing.
Like if you guys had Tuck coming, you would be saying it.
No,
like,
and that's a fact. And like I've never been like the super hater fan. That's just not my style of being a fan. So like for me to say I hate Mel Tucker is just crazy.
all right, we got 1 minute left in Timberwolves Grizzlies. It's a 1-point game. So
Actually, we might as well go upstairs.
peace out, everybody.
Peace.
Bye.